YouTube? We are back, unfortunately, with another episode of Doki Doki Literature Club. It has been quite a while since I last recorded this, so I don't remember how to do any of the voices, even though all the voices sounded pretty much the same. It doesn't really matter. You can use skip button to fast forward through the text you've already read. Okay, headphones, joy, nibble, love, horror, rainbow, extreme, heartbeat, graveyard. Heartbeat. Okay. Beauty. Infallible. Melancholy. Eternity. Heaven sent. Depression. Tragedy. Hey, crimson. That's my favorite color. I don't know what to pick here because, I'm all about my girl Yuri. So I don't know which one. I guess I'll do color. No, okay, well. Hopeless. Really? That was her. That's unexpected. Ambient. Peaceful. Uncanny. Misfortune. Wow, really? Unrequited. Wow. Unstable. Existence. Prayer. Unrestrained. Okay, so I think that one is kind of going well for both of them. Another day passes and it's time for the club meeting. I've gotten a little more comfortable here over the past couple of days. Entering the club room, the usual scene greets me. Okay, let's just make up a female voice. Hi, Crimson! Yo, Sayori. Looks like you're in a good mood today. I hate myself. I'm just still not used to you being in club, that's all. I see. It's a pretty simple thing to get you in a good mood. But I guess it's always the simple things with you anyways. Speaking of which, I'm kinda hungry. Will you come with me to buy a snack? No thanks. That's not like you at all. I have my reasons. Why don't we take a look at your purse, Sayori? Why that all of a sudden? No reason, really. I just wanted to look at it. Sayori nervously retrieves her coin purse. She fumbles with the latch and gets it open. Then she turns it upside down and lets its contents spill out onto the desk. Only 2 small coins fall out. I knew it. I can see right through you, Sayori. That's not fair. How did you even know? It's simple. If you had enough money in the first place, you would have bought a snack before coming to the club room. So either you're not hungry and wanted an excuse to take a walk, or you plan to conveniently forget that you spent all your money so that I would lend you some. But there's one more thing. You're always hungry, and so that only leaves the one option. I give up. Don't make me feel guilty. If you feel guilty, that means you deserve to feel guilty. My girl Yuri. Yuri suddenly giggles. I didn't notice that she was listening in. Her face is in her book as always. I wasn't listening or anything. It was just something in my book. Yuri! Tell Crimson to let me borrow some money. That's
get me involved like that, Sayori. Besides, you should only buy what you can responsibly afford. And frankly, after playing a mischievous little stunt like that, your suffering is fair enough retribution. Did I just... I didn't mean that. I got too absorbed into my book and
I really like when you speak your mind, Yuri. It doesn't happen much, but it's a fun side of you.
That's, there's no way you could think that.
You were right, though. I did something bad, now I have to accept the revolution.
Revolution? I don't think that was the correct word choice. See? I was right.
Retribution.
That!
Still coming from you, Sayori. I guess there's a little devil inside all of us, isn't there?
Don't let her fool you. Sayori knows exactly what she's doing. After all, she told you guys she was bringing me to the club before she even told me.
But you wouldn't have come if it weren't for the cupcakes. So I had to trick Natsuki into making them.
Come on, give me more credit than that, Sayori. Oh, did you get smacked? I don't know how to make that noise. I know where something smacks Sayori in the face and tumbles onto the desk.
Ow. What was... A cookie?
Sure enough, it's a giant cookie wrapped in plastic. Sayori glances around.
Is this a miracle? It's because I paid my restitution.
Retribution.
Actually, that one almost worked.
I was just gonna give it to you. But then I heard you blab about the cupcakes. I was totally worth seeing your reaction, though.
Natsuki? That's so nice of you. I'm so happy.
Sayori hugs the cookie. Jeez, just eat it. Sayori rapidly tears open the wrapper and takes a big bite. So good. I hate myself so much right now. Ugh. Sayori suddenly clasped her hands over her mouth. Wait, no.
I bit my tongue. You're going through a lot over just one cookie.
Natsuki takes a bite of her own cookie.
Yours looks really good too, Natsuki. Can I try it?
Jeez. Oh wait, wrong voice.
Beggars can't be choosers.
But yours is chocolate.
Yeah, why do you think I gave you that one?
Fine. Still, I'm really happy that you shared this one with me.
Sayori gets out of her seat and goes behind Natsuki, then wraps her arms around her.
Jeez. I get it.
Cookie still in hand, Natsuki reaches up to nudge Sayori off of her. Sayori suddenly leans down and takes a bite out of Natsuki's cookie. That's mean.
Hey! Did you seriously just do that?
Mouthful, Sayori trots away to safety. Yuri and I laugh as well.
Jeez, you're such a kid sometimes.
Says the one who's like 12. Shut up.
Monica, can you tell Sayori?
Natsuki glances around. Monica isn't in the club room.
Ugh. Where's Monica anyway?
Good question. Have any of you heard about her being late today?
Not me.
Yeah, I haven't either.
That's a bit unusual.
hope she's okay. Of course she's okay. She's probably just had something to do today. She's pretty popular after all.
You don't think she has a... I wouldn't be surprised. She's probably more desirable than all of us combined.
Okay, I'm getting real tired of doing voices. I'm gonna be real honest with you. But I'll keep doing them, as embarrassing as it is.
That's true. Excuse me.
Suddenly, the door swings open. I don't know what to do for her voice now.
Sorry, I'm super sorry.
Ah, there you are.
I didn't mean to be late. I hope you guys weren't worried or anything. Monica chose the club over her boyfriend after all.
Oh, chose. I can't read.
You're so strong-willed.
But boyfriend? What on earth are you talking about?
Monica quizzically glances at me. Never mind that. What held you up anyways?
Well, my last period today was study hall. To be honest, I kind of just lost track of time. That makes no sense, though. You would have heard the bell ring at least.
I must not have heard it since I was practicing piano. Piano? I wasn't aware you played music as well, Monica.
I don't really. It kind of just started recently. I've always wanted to learn piano.
That's so cool. You should play something for us, Monica.
Okay, I'm about to stop doing voices. This is torture for me. And it's 2:13 a.m. too, so I mean... That's... Monica looks at me.
Maybe once I get a little bit better, I will.
Yay!
That
sounds cool. I also look forward to it.
Is that so? In that case, I won't let you down, Crimson.
Monica smiles sweetly. I didn't mean any pressure or anything.
Don't worry. I've been practicing a whole lot recently, and I really love the chance to share once I'm ready.
I see. In that case, best of luck. I hate my life.
So I didn't miss anything, did I?
No, not really. I chose to leave out Sayori's mischievous escapades. I'm sure Natsuki will end up complaining to her anyway. Looks like everyone has already settled down. Sayori somehow already finished her entire cookie. Yuri is back to her book and Natsuki disappeared into the closet. Hey, Yuri! Oh wait. Suddenly notice that Yuri's reading a different book from the one you've been reading together. Sorry, I didn't mean to interrupt.
No, I was kind of just waiting for you.
Oh, if that's the case, why don't we go ahead and get started?
Yes, let's. Actually, I have a request. Do you mind if I make some tea first?
Not at all.
Thanks very much. If there's one thing I can make my reading time here any better, it's a nice cup of tea. Not to mention yourself as well.
Wait, for yourself as well. Thought she was flirting. Not yet. Okay, we'll see. Yuri stands up and makes her way to the closet. I follow and watch as she retrieves a small water pitcher from the shelf, the kind with the filter inside.
Can you hold this for a second?
Sure. Yuri hands me the water pitcher and also fetches an electric kettle.
I'm going to plug this in at the teacher's desk, and then we'll go get some water.
She walks past me and sets the little kettle down on the teacher's desk. I simply watch her movements. To my surprise, the way she moves really contrasts her speaking mannerisms. Especially because of her long Okay. You sound a little thirsty, my boy. Yuri appears elegant and methodical.
Okay, may I have the water pitcher? Thanks, I'll be right back.
I might as well walk with you.
Yeah, why not? Shall we go then?
Yeah.
Where are you two off to?
We're just... Yuri was going to make some tea, so... Suddenly realized how weird it sounds to explain this to Monica. We're just filling the water pitcher.
Is that what the kids call it these days?
I hate myself.
Okay. Sorry, I was just a bit curious. That's kind of a one-person job, though, isn't it?
That's,
Monica, please mind your own business for once.
Dang, Yuri!
Or do you want to tell me there's something wrong with helping involve Crimson in club activities?
Dang, Yuri, you getting angry. I think Yuri's the secret psycho. I don't know anything about the game yet. Still, like, I've not watched any videos on it or anything still, so I still don't know. I think Yuri's the psychopath, though. My mouth gapes.
I suppose there's nothing wrong with that. Then let's go, Crimson.
Yuri quickly exits the room and I follow. Dang, she was getting mad. Once in the hallway, she suddenly puts her forehead against the wall.
I spoke without thinking. How could I say something like that?
Yuri.
Something about the way she said that. It made me feel so irritated. What's wrong with me?
No, Yuri. I think you did the right thing. I wasn't expecting it, but it's also not right for Monica to judge people like that.
Crimson? How come even when I do something bad, you're being nice to me?
Because nothing that you do is as bad as you make it seem in your head. That's fact most of the time. Like, you play stuff up to make you seem worse than you are in your head. Like, just in general, people do that kind of crap. Nobody's perfect. We have emotions and we can always hide them away. Oh, and we can't always hide them away. But you always amplify things in your head. Your mind turns a light rain shower into a hurricane.
No. Wouldn't you hate me for something as terrible as that?
Why would I hate you? I can't hate someone for having emotions. What kind of friend would do that?
Friend, you say?
Yuri lifts her head.
Crimson? I really like being friends with you.
She wants to be more than friends. Thanks, Yuri. I like being friends with you too. See that ... See, that means you want to be more than friends. I feel kind of awkward saying something like that. Who wouldn't? That's not normal conversation. But anyway, I'm getting off track. But I'm doing my best to help Yuri feel better. Anyway.
Yeah. Shall we go?
Yeah. Yuri and I walk to the nearest water fountain. Once we fill up the water pitcher, we return to the classroom.
Crimson, do you like oolong tea?
Just speaking real life, I do enjoy oolong tea. I think it's quite delicious. Yeah. Anything is fine.
Very well.
Yuri sets the temperature in the kettle to 200 degrees. That's hot. Now it's time... Oh, that's her speaking.
Now it's time to get the teapot.
You really do this properly, don't you?
Of course. I shouldn't do any less when I'm making tea for others.
Even if I'm not an expert on tea or anything? Is that supposed to be like, uh-huh? That's what I'm going to assume.
In that case, you'll only be even more impressed.
Perhaps I will. Who says perhaps in regular conversation? Nobody. Yuri fetches the teapot and begins measuring the tea leaves. To my surprise, she even starts humming a little to herself. You must be in a good mood now.
Is that so? I was letting it show. and you noticed. I was doing a bit of thinking, and I decided that I would try expressing myself a little more. It turns out it's not very hard for me to do. When it's you who's around, anyway.
Ooh, that's great, Yuri. Just don't push yourself too much.
You're always worrying about me, Crimson. It's very endearing.
That's... Yuri wasn't kidding. I don't even know if I can keep up with this. I watch Yuri pour a cup of tea for each of us.
Crimson, I have another request. Do you mind if we sit on the floor today?
Oh, why's that?
It's a little bit easier on my back. I can read with my back against the wall rather than bending over my desk.
Ah, sorry, I didn't realize.
No worries. I just have a back pain fairly regularly, so I do my best to manage it.
Okay, I got you. Is that so? I wonder why that is.
It's most likely because my
Your posture, right? Always hunched over like that while reading?
Yes! I have terrible reading posture, so that's why we should sit on the floor.
Fair enough. I'll go ahead and get the book. I retrieve the book from my bag. Ah, I have some chocolate as well. It's a bag of small chocolate candies that I kept hidden from Sayori's candy radar. I take it since it'll go well with the tea. Yuri and I sit against the wall, teacups at our sides. As if in sync, we assume the same reading position as last time, each holding one half of the book. Except this time, our bodies are even closer to each other. Ooh!
I can't see too well.
Exclamation mark! Yuri slides closer until our shoulders are touching. Ooh! Your shoulders touched! Ooh! So risky! Yuri was always kinda cute, but when she's being less apprehensive, it's almost more than I can handle.
Your teacup.
Yuri hands me my teacup. Holding it with my hand that's not holding the book, I end up in a position that makes it even harder to focus. Because now I need to worry about making sure I don't accidentally touch her chest. Okay, it just went there. Meanwhile, Yuri hasn't noticed a single thing. She wears her intense reading expression, and I can only presume the world around her has faded away. I use all of my willpower to focus on reading. After a few minutes, I finally manage to relax a little. I put the teacup between my legs and fumble with the chocolate wrapper. Sorry. I briefly let go of the book to finish opening the wrapper. You can have as much as you want.
Oh, that's okay. I won't take any.
Huh? Are you sure?
Well, if I touch it, then I might get smudges on the pages.
Ah, you're right. I didn't even think about that. My bad.
No need to apologize. I'll hold the book, okay?
Are you sure?
Of course.
Yuri opens the book with both hands. Look, this is supposed to be like a romantic scene. Look, they got little particle effects and stuff. She holds it so that I don't have any harder of a time reading it. But as a result, her left arm is practically resting on top of my leg. Well, in that case, Yuri's already totally focused on reading it. I take a chocolate candy and pop it into my mouth. Then I take another chocolate, and I hold it up to Yuri. She doesn't even look away from the book. She simply parts her lips as if the situation was completely natural. But that means I can't stop here. Whoa! What do you mean, sir? You can't stop it. It closes her lips around it. The dialogue choice is making me a little bit uncomfortable. I run a strictly PG channel, okay? It is getting a little too close to PG-13 for my taste. For my taste. Personally. But whatever, we're gonna keep going. Yuri's expression suddenly breaks.
Did I just...
Yeah, you did.
Crimson?
Sorry. I guess I shouldn't have done that.
Well, you were just helping. That's something that friends do, right?
I mean, not really in this kind of context, but... yeah, that's all it was.
Yeah. Then you don't need to stop or anything.
Okay. Stop it. Where are your parents? The situation has gotten really tense. Yuri tries to return to the book, but I can tell just by her expression that she can't even focus now. My heart is pounding. I nervously take another chocolate between my fingers, but this time Yuri's eyes meet mine. How did it even come to this? Yuri doesn't avert her gaze. I notice her chest rising and falling to the rhythm of her breath. I raise my arm. I don't like this. Like before, Yuri parts her lips, but it's different this time. I take the chocolate and place it in her mouth. Feel her hot breath. Stop it. Thank you, Monica. You are a lifesaver. That was making me real uncomfortable. Anyways. Hold on. Hold on. Where's my music? Why did my music stop? Hold on. Let me fix this, folks. I'll be right back. Okay, folks, I'm right back. It turns out that was just part of the game. Okay, everyone. Yuri jolts back. It's time to share poems. Oh, that's Monica.
Crimson, you can help Yuri put away the tea stuff, right?
Yeah, of course.
Okay, thanks.
The spell is abruptly broken.
I'll take care of the cups.
Yeah. Yuri picks up the teacups from the floor. I pick up the bag of chocolates. In the end, we hastily clean up without so much as a word between us. I get the feeling this is something neither of us will have the courage to bring up. Who should I show my poem first? We'll start with... We'll end with Yuri, since she's my favorite. We'll start with my least favorite, which is probably Sayori. She gets on my nerves. So we'll start with her.
Oof. I like this one, Crimson. It has some nice feelings in it.
I'm glad. Does that mean it's better than yesterday's?
Let me think. I don't know. I guess I like them both.
That's not very helpful, you know.
I'm not very good at figuring out if poems are good or bad, but that's why I just go by my heart. If it makes me feel things, then it must be a good poem.
That's honestly like a pretty good thing to go by. Like, you know, if a poem evokes emotion, then it's probably a good poem, you know? I'm not sure that's exactly how it works, coming from someone who writes too much poetry in his spare time because he is a whiny little brat. I'm not sure that's exactly how this works. And again, I guess conveying feelings is a pretty important part of this whole thing. Exactly. Yeah, maybe. Honestly, I don't even know what kind of writing you like in the first place.
Yeah, me neither.
Why don't you at least try giving it some thought?
Aw, you want to write something for me? That's so sweet.
Yeah, right. But you're always thinking about other people. You need to think about yourself once in a while. If you don't, you might end up getting hurt at some point.
Well, I don't really know what you mean, but I'll try to keep it in mind.
Whatever.
Anyway, let's see. I guess I like happy poems. Wait, sometimes I like sad poems too. Sometimes a little bit of both. There's a word for that, right? What's the word I'm looking for? Bittersweet! Yeah. I like things that are happy and things that are sad.
Happy and sad? I can't see you liking something sad, Sayori.
Well, I like happy the most. But sometimes when you have a little rain cloud in your head, a sad poem can help the rain cloud help give
The rain cloud a little hug and make a nice happy rain. Oh my, I hate her so much. No, it's not unexpectedly poetic. It's lame. Shut up. I hate you, Sayori, so much.
Maybe I'm getting better at expressing feelings after all. Thanks, Crimson. I should go write that down then. You can read my poem now, okay?
Let's see. Bottles. I pop off my scalp like the lid of a cookie jar. This is already weird. It's a secret place where I keep all my dreams. Little balls of sunshine, all rubbing together like a bundle of kittens. I reach inside with my thumb and forefinger and pluck one out. It's warm and tingly, but there's no time to waste. I put it in a bottle to keep it safe. And I put the bottle on the shelf with all the other bottles. Happy thoughts, happy thoughts, happy thoughts, and bottles all in a row. My collection makes me lots of friends, each bottle of Starlight to make amends. Sometimes my friend feels a certain way, down comes a bottle to save the day. Night after night, more dreams, friend after friend, more bottles. Deeper and deeper my fingers go, like exploring a dark cave, discovering the secrets hiding in the nooks and crannies. Digging and digging, scraping and scraping, I blow the dust off my bottle caps. It doesn't feel like time elapsed. My empty self could use some more. My friends that look through my locked front door. Finally all done, I open up and in come my friends. In they come in such a hurry. Do they want my bottles that much? I frankly pull them from the shelf one after another. No, one after the other, sorry, holding them out to each and every friend, each and every bottle, but every time I let one go, it shatters against the tile between my feet. Happy thoughts, and shards all over the floor. They're supposed to be for my friends who aren't smiling, they're all shouting, pleading something. Here's echo, echo, echo. Okay, that got, like, pretty dark. Oh my goodness, why is it? My frames got really bad during that, I noticed, but it doesn't matter. This is a visual novel, it really doesn't matter. Holy crap. Suri, did you really write this? Wait, wrong voice.
Of course I did. Didn't I tell you yesterday I was going to write the best poems ever?
Yeah, but, I mean, I didn't expect something like this coming from you.
Monica taught me a whole lot. And I've been really in touch with my feelings recently.
I can see that. It's almost kind of creepy. Almost? No, it was a little creepy.
Creepy?
Well, not exactly. Maybe because I'm so used to you being cheerful. Never mind. I'm thinking too hard about it. The point is, it came out good, so you should be proud of it.
Aw, thanks. I feel like I was meant to express myself this way. It even helps me understand my own feelings a little bit easier. Writing is like magic.
Hey, writing is like magic, though. So I'm pretty in tune with that statement. You've gotten pretty passionate about this, huh? Hope you keep it up.
Yeah. Writing's the best. I'm gonna keep writing until I die.
Well, based on I know that this game's supposed to take a really dark turn, that might be sooner than you think. So, don't say that. Sori always had a habit of getting obsessed with something before dropping it, no more than a week later. I wonder if this is one of those times. But seeing the passion in her eyes makes it hard for me to be pessimistic. Okay, moving on. We'll go to my next most irritating character, is Natsuki.
Huh. I liked your last one better.
Really?
Well, yeah, I can tell you were a little more daring with this one. But you're really not good enough for that yet. It felt flat.
That may be true, but I just wanted to try something different. I'm still figuring this all out.
I mean, I always like poems that aren't trying too hard. I hate when people try to sound fancy or add more meanings by using annoying and complicated language. Just make it simple, cute, and to the point. You're just head over heels for all this cryptic nonsense, but I see right through that BS. Making your reader look so hard for all this deep meaning is just an excuse to have no meaning at all.
I guess that's one way to look at it.
Well, everyone has their own opinion, but my opinion is the best opinion. I'm sure you figured that out. Anyway, here's my poem. Maybe I'll learn something.
Amy likes spiders. You know what I heard about Amy? Amy likes spiders. Icky, wriggly, hairy, ugly spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a cute singing voice. I heard her singing my favorite love song. Every time she sang the chorus, my heart would pound to the rhythm of the words. But she likes spiders. That's why I'm not friends with her. One time I hurt my leg really bad. Amy helped me up and took me to the nurse. I tried not to let her touch me. She likes spiders, so her hands are probably gross. That's why I'm not friends with her. Amy has a lot of friends. I always see her talking to people. She probably talks about spiders. What if her friends start to like spiders too? That's why I'm not friends with her. It doesn't matter if she has other hobbies. It doesn't matter if she keeps it private. It doesn't matter if it doesn't hurt anyone. It's gross. She's gross. The world is better off without spider lovers, and I'm going to tell everyone. That's not a poem. That's just a hate message. What even was that?
Not bad, right?
It's quite a bit longer than yesterday's.
Yesterday's was way too short. I'm just warming up. I hope you didn't think that was the best I could do.
No, of course not.
Anyway, the message is pretty straightforward in this poem. Spiders are gross. Sometimes you can explain complicated issues with much simpler analogies. It helps people realize how stupid they're being. Like, anyone would agree the subject of the poem is an ignorant jerk. Do you know people like that? Of course, this is about how everyone thinks my... That doesn't matter. It can be about anything. I wrote it to be easy to relate to. Everyone has some kind of weird hobby or guilty pleasure. Sometimes you're afraid if people find out, they'd make fun of you or think less of you. That just makes people stupid. Who cares what someone likes as long as they're not hurting anyone and it makes them happy? I think people really need to learn to respect others for liking weird things.
Well, you're definitely right. At least I can relate to that. And I'm sure a lot of people can too.
That's what I do best after all. I don't like writing unless there's a good message to take away from it. Like conveying emotions is important, but I want to make people not think, not just feel. Remember that. I'm gonna write a good one tomorrow too, so look forward to it.
Okay, now we're gonna go to Monica.
Hi again, Crimson.
I think I switched Monica and Sayori's voice between videos, but it doesn't matter.
How's the writing going?
Alright, I guess.
I'll take that. As long as it's not going bad. I'm happy that you're applying yourself. Maybe soon you'll come up with a masterpiece.
I wouldn't count on that.
You never know. Want to share what you wrote for today?
Sure, here you go. I give my poem to Monica.
Alright. This one's good. It feels like you're not only getting more comfortable with your style, but the imagery is better than the last one I read. Just wondering, but have you been finding inspiration in Yuri's writing style?
I mean, I may or may not be putting like points into that because I don't know, I think it influences the game in some way. I guess so. You can't deny that she's talented.
Yeah, totally. I think her poems are the most... What's the word? Romantic. That's the best way to describe it. She's like a totally different person when she picks up a pen.
I noticed that too. Or when she's talking about literature, it's like a light turns on inside her.
Sadly, it's hard to get much personal conversation out of her.
Trust me, who knows what's going on inside that head of hers? Hope you don't mean that in a bad way. No, of course not. I just mean, I wish she didn't keep so much to herself, but still defending her like that. You must be pretty Guys!
She saw through the act.
No, really? It's not like I've been purposely trying to pick words that I know she would like for the poem. Besides, I'm pretty sure she already got a boy. Whoa! Oh, a fictional one. Oh, okay.
It's just a hunch, but...
Well, there's not really anything wrong with that.
Oh, well, I know. I was just saying. But anyway, you want to read my poem now? I like the way this one turned out, so I hope you do too.
Alright, let's take a look. Save me. The colors, they won't stop. Bright, beautiful colors. Flashing, expanding, piercing. Red, green, blue. An endless... I don't know that word. Cacophony of meaningless noise. The noise that won't stop. Violent, grating waveforms. Squeaking, screeching, piercing. Sine, cosine, tangent. Like playing a chalkboard on a turntable. Like playing a vinyl on a pizza crust. An endless poem of meaningless. Load me. Whoa! It's even more abstract than your last one, huh?
I guess it's just the way I write. I'm sorry if you don't like it.
No, I never said that. It's just a kind of thing I've never really seen before, I guess.
I kind of like playing with my space on the paper. Choosing where and how to space your words can totally change the mood of the poem. It's almost like magic.
The way I write lines, really sure makes it feel like they're trying to speak over the noise. I see. It's so hard for me to tell what it's about, though. Sometimes asking what the poem is about isn't the right question. A poem can be as abstract as physical expression or feeling, or a conversation with the reader. So putting it that way, not every poem is about something. Anyway, here's Monica's writing tip of the day. Sometimes you'll find yourself facing a difficult decision. When that happens, don't forget to save your game. Nice breaking the fourth wall. I was getting real immersed. No, it wasn't. You never know when you might change your mind, or when something unexpected may happen. Wait, is this tip even about writing? What am I even talking to? Yeah, see? Okay, now Yuri, my girl.
Let's see what you've written for today.
Yuri stares at the poem with a surprised expression on her face. Do you like it?
Crimson, this one might be even better than yesterday's. How'd you even pick up on this so quickly? Just yesterday I was telling you the kind of techniques worth practicing.
Maybe that's why. You did a good job explaining. Really wanted to try giving it more imagery. Yuri visibly swallows. Even her hands appear sweaty. Her palms are sweaty.
Mom spaghetti!
Outdated memes are the best.
I'm not used to this.
Used to what?
I don't know.
It's fine, take your time. Yuri breathes and collects her thoughts. I know that Yuri likes to think before she speaks, so I offer the patience to her.
Yeah, just being appreciated like this, I guess. It probably sounds really stupid, but seeing someone motivated by my writing, it just makes me really happy.
You saying you've never shared your writing before? Yuri nods. Really? I don't believe it.
I really only write for myself. And besides, people would just laugh at me.
Do you really think that? I mean, people laughed at Hannah Baker, and you see what she did at the end of 13 Reasons Why, so I mean, dead, done. But, and part of that, someone stole her poem and published it and stuff. I'm getting off topic. I'm talking about random crap now. Do you really think that? Again, Yuri nods. Huh. Even your close friends? Yuri doesn't respond to that. I wonder why. She doesn't have close friends, you dingus. Anyway, do you want to share the poem you wrote today?
Yeah, I do. If it's with you.
Oh. Is this the raccoon? It happened in the dead of night while I was slicing bread for a quick snack. For a guilty snack. I don't know why I thought quick. My attention was caught by the scuttering, of a raccoon outside my window. That was, I believe, the first time I noticed my strange tendencies as an unordinary human. I don't know, I can't read cursive and stuff. Don't judge me. This isn't even cursive, is it? Shut up. I'm stupid. Leave me alone. I want to go home. I gave the raccoon a piece of bread, my subconscious well aware of the consequences, well aware that a raccoon that is fed will always come back for more. The enticing beauty of my cutting knife was the symptom. The bread was my hungry curiosity. The raccoon and question mark. The moon inseminates its... Does that say inseminates? I don't think that's the proper use of that word. Its phase and reflects that much more light off of my cutting knife. The very same light that glistens in the eyes of my raccoon friend. I slice the bread fresh and soft. The raccoon becomes excited. Perhaps I'm merely projecting my emotions onto the newly satisfied animal. The raccoon has taken to following me. You could say that we've gotten quite used to each other. The raccoon becomes hungry more and more frequently, so my bread is always handy. Every time I brandish my cutting knife, the raccoon shows its excitement. A rush of blood, classic Pavlovian conditioning. Hey, I know about Pavlov and his dogs. We learned about that in my AP psychology class. I slice the bread and I feed myself again. That poem was low-key trash. No offense.
I was a little more daring with this one than yesterday's.
I can see that. It's a lot more metaphorical. I don't know if it's my fault, but I can't begin to imagine what this poem is about. Me too!
That's right. It's a bit closer to my preferred writing style, using a poem as a canvas to express vivid imagery and conveying emotions through them.
Yeah, if I take it at face value, then I can't even figure out what it's supposed to mean.
Well, I think it's something that different people can relate to in their own way. I wanted to express the way it feels for me to indulge in my unusual hobbies. It's those sort of things I usually force to keep to myself, so I sometimes enjoy writing about them.
That's funny. Didn't Natsuki also write something about that? About someone being ridiculed for a strange interest?
Uh, she did?
Yeah. She was talking about how it doesn't matter what you're into as long as you're not hurting anybody.
She's right. I mean, does she really feel that way?
Yeah. Sounds like you two have that in common.
That's interesting. To me, she seemed like the kind of person who would make fun of my hobbies. But I suppose it's my fault for judging, isn't it? Please don't tell her I said that.
Don't worry, I have no reason to.
Okay. Well, thank you for sharing it with me. After all, if I hadn't learned to embrace my own weirdness, I would probably hate myself.
Relatable.
I might be ranting a little bit now, but I'm glad that you're a good listener. You're good at a lot of things. Writing, listening. Really aren't many people like you, Crimson.
That's exaggerating a little bit.
It's just how I feel. I never thought I would feel so comfortable sharing my writing. But now I almost feel like I look forward to it. It's just a really nice feeling. And you're to thank for that.
It's nothing, really. Yuri smiles sincerely at me. For just a moment, her timidness seems to disappear. Is that it?
Okay, everyone. We're all done reading each other's poems, right? I have something extra planned today, so if everyone could come sit at the front of the room. Is this about the festival? Oh, well, sort of. Do we really have to do something for the festival? It's not like we can put together anything good in just a few days. We'll just end up embarrassing ourselves instead of getting any new members.
That's a concern of mine as well. I don't really do well with last-minute preparations.
Don't worry so much. We're going to keep it simple, okay? We won't need much more than a few decorations. Sayuri has been working on posters, and I've designed some pamphlets we can give out during the events. Okay, that's great and all, but that doesn't tell us what we're actually going to be doing for the event. Oh, sorry. I thought you heard it all already. We're going to be performing. Performing?
Monica?
Yeah, we're going to be having a poetry performance. Each of us are going to choose a poem to recite during the event. The cool part is we're going to let anyone else come up and recite poems too. So we're just putting it out on all the posters in case anyone wants to prepare ahead of time. There we go. Sayuri, who's been coloring poster, holds it up for us to see. Are you kidding me, Monica? You didn't already start putting these posters up, did you? Oh, well, I did. Do you really think it's that bad of an idea? Well, no, it's not a bad idea. But I didn't sign up for this, you know. There's no way I'm going to perform in front of a group of people like that.
I agree with Natsuki. If I could never in my life...
Wait, no.
I could never in my life do something like that.
Imagine it, Yuri shakes her head in fear. Imagining it, Yuri shakes her head in fear.
Guys! No, Sayori. I understand where they're coming from. Remember that Natsuki and Yuri have never shared the poems with anyone until just a couple days ago. It's a lot to ask for them to recite their poems out loud to a room full of people. I guess I kind of overlooked that. So I'm sorry. But I still think we should give it our best. we're the only ones responsible for the fate of this club. If we start the event and each put on a good performance, then we'll inspire others to do the same. And the more people who perform, the better we'll be able to show everyone what literature is all about.
Yeah, it's about expressing your feelings, being intimate with yourself, finding new horizons, and having fun.
That's right. And it's those reasons that we're all in this club today. Don't you want to share that with others? To inspire them to find the same feeling that brought you here in the first place? I know you do. I know we all do. And if all it takes is standing in front of the room for 2 minutes and reciting a poem, I know you can do it.
Natsuki and Yuri remain silent. Sayori looks worried. I guess that leaves me no choice. I agree. I don't think it's too much to ask. I think that Sayori and Monica have been trying really hard to get new members. The least we can do is help them out a little bit.
Well, maybe, but...
Looks like Natsuki doesn't have any arguments left.
Okay, fine. I guess I'll just have to get it over with.
Alright. Thanks, Natsuki.
Wait, wrong voice.
What about you, Yuri?
Yuri dejectedly glances around at everyone else's expectant faces.
I guess I don't really have a choice.
That's everyone. You're in the best, Yuri.
This club is seriously going to be the death of me.
Oh gosh, you'll be fine, Yuri. But anyway, let's move on to the main event. I want each of you to choose a poem of yours. We're going to each practice reciting them in front of each other.
Wait,
No way!
Monica, this is too sudden.
Well, if you can't recite your poem in front of the club, how do you expect to recite it in front of others?
Oh no.
Don't worry. I'll start off to help everyone feel a little more confident.
oh, comfortable. Can I go next? Of course. Let's see. Flips her notebooks, her poems. She does mine herself. She then stands. Talis' poem is The Way They Fly. Begins her clear, confident voice fills the room. More than that, her inflection is pristine. She knows exactly how to apply emotion behind each line she recites, bringing the words to life. Is this something she's done before, or is she simply a natural? I glance around me. Everyone has their eyes on Monica. Sayori looks amazed. Yuri has an intense expression on her face that I don't understand. Finally, Monica finishes the The four of us applaud. Monica takes a breath and smiles.
That was so good, Monica.
I don't know. I'm getting voices mixed up, and it's all in the same video. Oh my god. Anyways, this is being a really long episode, man. This is crazy.
Thank you very much. I was just hoping to set a good example. Are you ready to go next, Sayori?
I'll go next.
Yuri's fired up all of a sudden.
Yuri clutches a sheet of paper between her hands, stands up. Keeping her head down, she walks quickly over to the podium. This poem is called... Yuri anxiously glances at each of us. Oh wait, you can...
It's called After Image of a Crimson Eye.
Hey, wait a second. That's my name. Yuri's voice shakes. She starts reading the poem. Just a moment ago, she practically refused to do this. Why she suddenly put in so much effort? Her voice changes, almost like what happens when Yuri is absorbed into her moving words. From the sharp syllables of a fierce and confident woman. Poem's full of twists and turns, and structure and correct timing is when Yuri glimpse to the whirling fire that keeps Yuri concealed inside her own head. Suddenly, she's finished. Everyone is stunned. Yuri stands away in her writing, looks around her. It's up to me to save the situation. I'm the first to start applauding. Everyone joins me afterwards, and we give Yuri the recognition she deserves. It's not we didn't want to applaud for her. We were caught so off guard that we must have forgotten. As we applaud, Yuri holds the poem to her chest and rushes back into her seat.
Yuri, that was really good. Thank you for sharing.
Looks like Yuri is down for the count. Oh my god, this is killing me. Why is this taking so long? I'm just gonna skip through. Okay, guess what makes sense. Sayori, blah blah blah. Sorry, I giggled. Sayori, it's a lot harder. How do you guys do so easily? I'm trying to think of like you're reciting to other people. Imagine you're reciting it to yourself in front of a mirror. If your poem, so it'll come out the best that way. I see, I see. Okay then. Somehow I feel it's or something. My throat was made as a perfect match. The poem is aimlessly cheery like Sayori is. It's serene and bittersweet. If I were to read this on paper, I probably wouldn't think much of it. Hearing from Sayori's voice almost gives it a whole new meaning. Yeah, that's what Sayori meant. It's like you get through. Sayori finishes. I did it good. Even Crimson liked it. I guess it's a good sign. What does that even mean? Came out nicely, Sayori. The atmosphere of the poem fits really nicely. It might be that other poems work quite well. As well. I don't really understand. I've seen poems. Yeah, oh my gosh, shut up. It might need a little more force behind them depending on what you're reading. I know what you mean. That's why I've been practicing that kind of thing. It's just embarrassing to do it in front of everyone. The next time I'm going to make you pick a poem that challenges you a little more. We don't have much time before the festival, you know. Okay, might as well let Crimson lower everyone's standards a little before I have to do it. It's fine, I might as well get it over with, but it's not like I have much of a selection of what to read, so let's go with what I wrote for today. I recite my poem. Since I'm not exactly competent in my own writing, it's hard to put energy into it. Despite that, once I finish, I receive applause anyways. Sorry, I'm not really as good as everyone else. Don't worry about it so much. I think it's less about your abilities, more about your lack of confidence in your writing. That's something that'll improve over time, though. Yeah, maybe. Alright then, that just leaves you, Natsuki. Yeah, I'm going. This poem's called Why Are Y'all Looking at Me? Because you're presenting. Called Jump. Poem, her sour attitude disappears a little. She's still a little unenthused. Her poem has a rhythm and rhyme to it. Natsuki's trademark style, and it works fairly well when spoken aloud. The words feel like they bounce up and down as if it gives life to the poem. As she finishes it and applauds. My throat is killing me now for some reason. She goes back to her seat. That wasn't so bad, was it? Easy for you to say. You'd better not make me do that again. Oh well. Do you at least feel better prepared to enough for side poker? I mean, doing it in front of other people will be way easier. I'm dying. I can put on whatever face I want for other people, but when it's just my friends, it's just embarrassing. Aw, she called us her friends. It's just how it is. I guess in that case, you won't have much worry about the festival. That said, I want to thank everyone for coming through. It might be hard, but I hope that you all have an idea of what it's like now. Make sure you pick a poem and get enough practice before the festival, okay? I'll be making pamphlets, so let me know ahead of time which we'll be reciting. It doesn't have to be your own. I'm already pleasantly surprised that you're putting in all this effort for the club. It makes me really happy. Yeah, no problem. Okay, everyone. I think that's about it for today. I know the festival's coming up. Let's try to write poems for tomorrow as well. It's been working out really nicely so far. I'd like to continue for that. As the festival, I'll finish playing it tomorrow, and then we'll have a weekend to prepare. Monday's the big day. Can't wait.
I can do this. I can do this.
Alright. I stand up. There's no way I'll be able to find the same enthusiasm as Sori and Monica, but I'll do my best to get through it for the sake of the club. And impressing Monica. Then I'll have to do my best. Ready to go, Sayori? Yep. Look at you two always come home together like that. It's kind of adorable, isn't it? Jeez, guys, don't make such a big deal out of it. It must be a little nice, though. Well, how am I supposed to respond to this? It's okay, Crimson, you don't have to say it. Whatever, let's go already. Walk home with Sayori once more, even though it's only been a few days. A lot of things have already changed, but today Sayori's being a little quieter than usual on the way home. Hey, Sayori. Sorry, I was spacing out. No wonder. Oh my gosh, this is taking too long. I was thinking about something from earlier. I like how we get to, Sayori fumbles with her words. So let's just say that one day Yuri asked to walk home with you. Huh? What would you do? What kind of a question is that? You're kind of putting me on the spot here. I don't like having to make decisions. Which one's gonna be a psychic killer, though? Well, Yuri has no way of finding out about this, right? So, still walk home with Sayori. But she's so beautiful and smart. Geez, I already see her in the club every day. Besides, you always seem to really like going home together. So silly comes anything about me too much sometimes. Yuri deserves it if she wanted it, so Yuri, I've already made up my mind. I really can't figure you out sometimes. I feel like I messed up big time right there. TBH. I feel like I messed up right there. I'm probably... It's kind of weird. You know what? Well, anyways, that's the end of today's episode. If you enjoyed, please leave a like, comment, and subscribe. Don't forget to hit that like button. Wait, no. I messed up. Don't forget to hit the bell icon if you're already subscribed so you get a notification each and every time I upload. I'm going to get out of here. And I think I'm going to redo that and answer Yuri. I don't know, though. I'll tell you at the beginning of the next episode what I ended up doing. Anyways, I've been Crimson Ash. I don't know what I'm saying anymore. I'm tired and it's way too hot in my room. Bye. Have a great day.